Hey everyone, this is PostRobcore and I have some updates. This is kind of a reverse dev journal because I'm stopping development on the Fantasy Fencer mobile game. I've been working on it for about a year now, and I have an idea of what the finished quality of the game will look like, and I'm not happy with it. If I continue development, the game will not meet the quality bar I'm looking for. I fear releasing it and receiving bad reviews on my only published game. I like the Fantasy Fencer theming, and I'm happy with the world I created, but I'm not happy with the gameplay. I would have to redesign a significant amount of the game to improve it, and I don't want to continue development for months and months to maybe fix it. Fantasy Fencer was never meant to be a long-term project. I wanted to build a game that I thought would look cool and play on a phone so I can show someone an example of my game dev anytime. And I made it. Then I watched people play it, and it ends up being a swiping spam fest. It is not the experience I wanted to make. Like, defeating a crab enemy without stains and modifiers takes something like 40 swipes. It's not fun. The design I made for Fantasy Fencer's gameplay around items and modifiers doesn't really work the way I thought it would. I've made so many one-off projects and files to test new ideas and change out systems, but I have to do that more and more often. And at this point, I don't want to keep rewriting sections of the game to try and make them fun. The issue is that I didn't play to my strengths. I usually play simulation, strategy, or RPG games on PC, and most of my prototypes reflect that. I'm going to stop working on a mobile action game and stick to my strengths instead. To anyone who really wanted to play Fantasy Fencer, and everyone who watched the dev journals, thank you for your support. I don't want to release something that isn't worth your time as a player. I want to make smaller games and learn a bit about what does and doesn't work before jumping into a big effort to develop and polish one game. It was an exciting year for me. On my GitHub graph you can see a lot. Any day with green is code checked in. The number of commits doesn't really mean how much I got done on an individual day. Not all of the activities were Fantasy Fencer. I worked on lots of other prototypes and projects when I got stuck or needed to take a break. But on this graph, you also can't see a lot, like when I had COVID for 2 weeks, when I got really sick with decidedly not COVID for 2 weeks, when I went on vacation, and when I was organizing a chaotic alliance raid in Final Fantasy XIV, Cloud of Darkness, before you could unsync it, even though we didn't clear. And when I came home from vacation and finally got a bunch of home projects done and thought about what I want the next year to look like for me. I want to get into a weekly or every other week content schedule. Sometimes videos are shorts on YouTube, sometimes art. It's about making stuff and learning. Everything else should be a bonus. Making a big video about developing Fantasy Fencer also had a weird side effect on me. I felt kind of boxed in where I didn't want to make videos and other ideas that weren't directly related to the game's development, or it would hurt my marketing. I don't want to run my channel like that. I want my channel to be more about game dev as a topic, not specific to any one project. I have so many ideas I want to explore, so I'm planning to blur my channel and be more of a generalist channel for a bit. So what's next? Well, as much as I want to make Let's Play videos for stationeers, I'm planning to make videos on the prototypes I've built and walk through them and why they do or don't work. No big announcements or long-term plans. Let's just have fun. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think in the comments, and check out my other stuff. Take care. See ya.